Hey.
Do you want me to piss my pants?
Relax.
What the is wrong with you?
Relax, boss.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Relax.
Why you putting me in handcuffs? He's
Relax.
An LAPD officer was removed from field duty after an investigation into body camera footage that reportedly showed concerning actions.
So I've reviewed the investigative report that CBS did. I found the video to raise some serious questions.
The video appears to show an officer placing a small bag of drugs in a suspect's wallet.
I did watch the broadcast, and what I saw on the tape was not dispositive in that it did not prove things one way or the other. The officer is restricted from field duty.
LAPD Chief Charlie Beck confirmed that one officer involved has been restricted from field duties, though he didn't specify who. Chief Beck stated that the video alone isn't enough to prove or disprove what happened, so he held off on any further conclusions.
Because I am the final decider, I am the one that makes the decision about property rights of the officer involved, up to and including the loss of his employment. I can't draw my conclusions until I've seen the entire thing. Oh yeah, he's doing his job. He's a defense attorney. I'm doing my job. I'm a police.
Police Commission President Steve Soberoff reacted strongly, supporting the investigation.
Defense attorney is claiming this video proves that drugs were planted on his client. What is your response to that?
I don't believe that for a minute.
You don't believe it?
No, sir.
Following this case, LAPD adjusted their body cameras to capture the prior 2 minutes of footage, instead of just 30 seconds. A traffic stop involving Tampa Police Chief Mary O'Connor for driving a golf cart without a license plate escalated when she reportedly identified herself to a Pinellas County deputy by showing her badge, an act deemed inappropriate.
Good, I'm Deputy Jacoby, the Sheriff's Office. Stopped you because you driving tag or unregistered vehicle with no tag on it.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. So, all right, folks. Well, have a good night. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you. So, I'm Deputy Jacoby.
Okay. Same here, my friend.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right.
Sorry
Take care.
to bother you.
All right. No worries. No worries. Like I say, we have a lot of problem with the golf carting around here. You know, everybody
No,
gets
we
out.
don't normally come out.
We
but
never
the club
come
was
out.
closed.
All right, then we'll take care. And it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you.
So, take care.
Tampa Mayor Jane Castor criticized the incident, stating it reflects a lack of integrity, inconsistent with the standards of professionalism and ethics expected from the police force.
This is not about a traffic stop in a golf cart. This is about integrity. This is something that our police department, standards that we uphold, professionalism, integrity, ethics, to ensure that the community has that respect and trust of the Tampa Police Department.
While Sheriff Bob Gualtieri supported his deputy, asserting that he acted correctly, Mayor Castor expressed disappointment in O'Connor's behavior, particularly because she had given O'Connor a second chance when hiring her over objections from some city council members.
Deputy Larry Jacoby did absolutely nothing wrong. I stand by him 110%. The person who did wrong was Mary O'Connor. It's had its consequences. The mayor's acted. Tampa's handling that. That's their business.
Disappointing, clearly, to me personally, and then for our community as well. I gave Chief O'Connor a second chance, and that really is what makes this disappointment run so deep. In all police chief searches, you want to ensure that you get the most qualified person for that position. And those individuals could come from outside the organization or from within the organization. Well, I don't know. That's up to the voters to make those decisions. I don't make decisions based on popularity. I make decisions based on the issue of right and wrong.
Castor announced plans to hire an outside firm to find a new police chief, emphasizing the need for the best qualified candidate, whether from within or outside the department. A disturbing video has emerged showing Miami Beach police officers roughing up a man, Khalid Vaughn, who was handcuffed, bloodied, and pleading his innocence.
Y'all beat me for no reason. Why? Why?
I didn't resist. I wasn't arrested.
Vaughn was detained after he filmed the aggressive arrest of Delanta Crudup, accused of a minor scooter violation. The footage reveals officers laughing at Vaughn, telling him to stop crying, and even mocking his situation.
They charged me and beat me. 20 of y'all. While I'm backing up. It's on camera, bro. Stop crying. Look at my face. That did for no reason, bro. You chose your destiny. I did not. I backed up. That's kind of crazy. What you mean I chose my destiny? I'm from New York, bro.
At one point, an officer bizarrely reaches down to take Vaughn's Gatorade, drinking it with apparent delight, further ridiculing him.
It was? Oh man, that's crazy. That's cool, bro.
Vaughn, who protested his innocence, later had all charges against him dropped by the state attorney, who agreed he followed police commands and did nothing wrong. The incident led to felony charges against 3 Miami Beach officers for battery and misconduct, raising significant questions about the officers' conduct and professionalism. In Whitesburg, Kentucky, Sheriff Sean Mickey Stein faces murder charges for fatally injuring Judge Kevin Mullen, a case filled with questions and speculation. The sheriff's lawyers, Jeremy and Carrie Bartley, say the incident happened in the heat of passion or due to extreme emotional disturbance.
This was something that occurred in the heat of passion or under extreme emotional disturbance.
There's a lot of wild speculation at this point. There's nothing we've seen that would substantiate that claim.
Investigators discovered that Stein had tried to call his 17-year-old daughter using Judge Mullen's phone just before the firing, though his lawyers insist there's no evidence of any inappropriate relationship between the judge and Stein's daughter.
Mr. Steins attempted to call his daughter from the judge's phone. And so whether the phone number was saved in, whether it was in there previously, we don't know, and we won't know until we have those phone records.
The motive is still unclear, but the sheriff claims he acted out of fear for his family's safety, thinking they were in immediate danger.
Something that we're still investigating.
We can't comment on anything we've discussed with our client.
Footage shows the judge trying to calm Stein down shortly before the firing. The community is split on the matter, with some supporting the sheriff and others calling for justice for Judge Mullen, as seen in online support for a Justice for Kevin page.
He had a sincere belief that his wife and daughter were in danger. The emotions rose to such a level at that point that he was unable to control his action.
The sheriff's defense team has asked for the charges to be lowered to manslaughter. Chatham County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Carlos Pedio was arrested during a traffic stop in Effingham County, Georgia. Rincon police say the incident started when Sergeant Pedio passed by a traffic stop without slowing down or moving over, breaking Georgia's move-over law. Body camera footage shows him getting pulled over and refusing to sign the ticket, which led to his arrest. During the stop, officers repeatedly asked him to take his hand off his weapon.
I'm telling you, you cannot do start us another unit. Get your hand off your. Oh, you can't. Get your hand off your. You're in half the guilt. Put your hands on there. You're going to jail.
Even though he was in uniform, Pedio was fully restrained and charged with obstructing law enforcement. The Chatham County Sheriff's Office shared that Pedio is now on administrative leave as they investigate.
All you gotta do is sign right there. That's not admitting guilt. This is saying you understand you're getting a citation. You said you're not gonna sign it? If you don't, we take you to jail. Yeah.
According to Rincon officials, Pedio tried to pull rank throughout the stop, but the city manager and police chief, after watching the footage, stood by their officers' actions. Pedio has since been released on bond. On July 27, 2022, Julio Lopez was relaxing with friends after work when Officer Daisy Mazos and Officer Brandon Nail arrived, seemingly prepared for some heavy-handed police action. The situation took a violent turn when Julio stood up to hand over his ID.
Hey, sit the down.
Hey, you don't have to talk to me.
Well, you're gonna go in handcuffs.
Hey, down. I know.
You know what?
Yes.
Take out your ID.
No, what?
Take out your ID.
I know. I have to take it out, but I have to take it out. Take the ID out.
Sit down.
I know, but you have to understand.
Okay.
Hey.
Ground, dude.
both officers forced Julio to the ground, punched him in the face, and shoved his head into the rough pavement.
I not do anything, man. Sir, I not do anything.
Told you to sit down, you don't sit down.
Get out of the way.
Stop moving your hand. Just leave it on the back.
I not do anything. Hey man, I not do anything.
31 to 10.
Go ahead and start medical.
Eso es una justicia, en serio tú, señora. ¿Usted qué mandó?
Yo te di instrucciones de que te sentaras.
Pero sí.
¿Te paraste sí o no?
Sí.
Ok,
pero
entonces
no...
cállate porque si te hubieras quedado sentado no te hubiera pasado.
Not only that, but they also handcuffed him as if he were a criminal, even though all he did was stand up to take his ID out of his pocket.
I not do anything.
Ready? Let's stand up.
Take my car.
Really? I not do anything.
Yeah?
Why you do that?
Hey, stop moving your hand, dude.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything. Why you do
Get in the car.
Why you do that?
Get in the car.
Right.
Even though Julio was not at fault and was cooperating with the officers, they repeatedly used the phrase, "stop resisting," forcing him into a police car with an injured face.
You're even 21. Oh, you're just 21. You're 21. Okay.
22.
¿Tienes segundo apellido?
His face is blown out. He had a bad day.
Okay.
So he's only fought with.
Okay.
He's still cooperative. You want to stand by with?
Stand by with?
Yeah.
While Officer Daisy questioned Julio's friends, Officer Nail took photos of the scene as if he were on a movie set, seemingly for his personal collection.
Oh, no, not you.
What's up, man?
Oh, good. Oh, sorry about your
Any blood on you?
I have no idea. I haven't really tried.
Meanwhile, more officers arrived at the scene and started questioning Julio's friends.
You got punched in the face.
He's drunk too, so.
You want him cleared so you can take him to jail, basically?
Yeah. Yeah.
10-4.
You drunk?
He's been drinking.
Hey.
Yeah.
Initially, Julio was charged, but all charges were later dropped after the district attorney reviewed the body cam footage. Months later, both officers were fired and charged with making false statements in a crime report and assault by a public officer. Looks like the magic words didn't work this time. On May 12, 2021, 2 officers were assigned to watch a man who was later identified as Jesse Evans, who was urinating in public. At first, Jesse walked away from the officers, but they eventually located him again.
You have to pass by here and watch you urinate? That's not cool, man.
Do you want me to piss my pants?
Relax.
What in the is wrong with you?
Relax, boss. Yeah, I just gotta put my gloves on. I don't have gloves, you?
We're gonna call, sir. It's up to you. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, let's talk to him. Do you have gloves?
Yeah, I got gloves. You want to drive around? So we're going to another call of 51, so we stick around.
Stop! I don't want to piss my pants! Leave me the alone!
When the officer told Jesse to stop, he ignored the request, and an officer with a bruised ego can be a dangerous situation.
Stop resisting right now, bro! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Leave me the alone! Stop resisting! Hands behind your back!
Stop resisting!
Stop resisting, man! Don't hit me! Stop resisting, buddy! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Since Jesse is only suspected of public urination, it seems a bit extreme for the officer to pull a weapon on him.
What are you doing? Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
After a typical case of police brutality, Jesse was taken to jail, but surprisingly, he wasn't charged with public urination. It seems like the officer just wanted to pull a weapon on someone that day. The incident is still under investigation by the San Diego PD. In the meantime, Evans was hospitalized and then jailed for resisting arrest and battery on an officer. The public response online was huge, as people demanded justice for the mistreatment of this poor homeless man. On October 13, 2020, off-duty Chicago police officer Joseph Cabrera approached a couple parked in his neighborhood and began yelling at them. The man got out and confronted Cabrera, who then grabbed him by the neck. In response, the man punched Cabrera in the head. After that, the aggressive officer drew his weapon and fired at the man, but missed. He quickly called 911 and falsely claimed that the victim had attacked him.
Stay right there. Stop, stop, stop.
I wasn't doing anything.
Stop.
Okay? I'm scared. He at me.
Okay, when I say stop, stop.
Stop. I'm not doing anything.
You got anything on you?
No, you could check
Keep your hands up.
and everything.
Keep your hands up, dude.
I didn't do anything, officer.
Okay. Okay.
You can understand our friends.
Relax.
All
right, hey,
I'm
dude,
relax.
relax.
What do you mean? Why are you putting me in handcuffs? He shot
Relax.
I've seen everything.
All right. Like I said, buddy, you're just being held while we figure out what's going on, okay?
What do we need? He shot me.
All right.
Get him in the car. Why me? Why do I gotta go in the car for?
We're figuring this out.
No, why do I have to be in the car?
Nothing on it. Let me check.
Surprisingly, the victim ended up handcuffed and sitting in the police car. The victim said that Officer Cabrera looked drunk and was struggling to stay in control.
Him! He's evil!
Hang on.
Are you serious?
Listen, I've been talking to you this whole time, all right, bud?
You said you're all right?
Yeah.
You need ambulance?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty upset right now.
Because you were with them, 812. Are we slowing it down yet? Or
I don't know. The same.
Relax.
That's me. Yeah, I'm feeling. I don't know.
You got palpitations? You okay?
You
want me to call you an ambulance? You want me to call you an ambulance?
What's going on?
This guy over here said this guy attacked him. While he was attacking him, I guess he
I don't know why he pulled up the gun.
fired him or not. He said he did since the shot came off, you know what I mean?
Oh, brother, so he has to go and do a TRR.
Officer Cabrera acted like he deserved special treatment and hadn't done anything wrong. Eventually, the officers went back to the victim, who was still upset from what happened earlier.
Hey, all right, listen up. What's going on? Talk to me. What happened?
So I'm at the end of the block, okay? I'm having a conversation with my girlfriend because I'm about to drop her off.
Okay.
And this guy pulls up in back of us, like, really aggressive. And he asked us the first time, like, oh, are you guys okay? Do you guys need an ambulance or help or anything? And we're like, no, like, we're fine. And he stays in back of us. So I turn around and we go at the end of this block instead. And he comes in back of us again. He's like, I don't know what kind of you guys are pulling, but you guys need to get the out of here. And I'm like, sir, we're not arguing. Nothing's going on. What is your problem? And he started getting aggressive with me. And then he started putting his finger in my face and grabbed my neck.
Okay.
And that's when I punched him. And then he pulled out a me.
Did you get hit?
No, I didn't get hit, but I heard it. Everything was
Okay. Remember, take those breaths, okay? Take those breaths. Calm down. I'm gonna roll your window down a little bit, right? Hold on, man.
Okay. What happened?
Listen to me. You are not under arrest, okay?
But if you would have shot me, what happened?
You are not under arrest right now, okay? So you're not under arrest. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, okay?
The corrupt officer didn't react while the victim struggled to keep his emotions under control. Soon, his girlfriend arrived and told the officers what had happened earlier.
So I'm scared right now. He shot at him for no reason. So he's dropping me off. We park right here.
Where you live?
At first, we went over there. He dropped me off. He didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We weren't arguing or anything. This car comes in, driving fast and stops quick.
Okay.
And then tells us, are we fine? I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, we are. There was no argument or anything. He was just dropping me off. And then he came to my boyfriend's face, yelling at him and everything. I'm like, sir, we're not doing anything.
Where do you stay at, man?
Right here, in a couple houses down.
Did your stay with you too?
No, he was dropping me home. And then this guy just comes at his face.
All right, I know.
Like,
turn around. Try to control your breathing, man, okay? In through your nose, out through your mouth, okay? Okay. You're not hurt or anything, right? I don't see any. Was your girlfriend in the car?
She was there the whole time. She's seen
Where's she
everything. She's over there.
She's over there? Okay.
Have a seat.
Have a seat, okay?
Okay. Just relax.
The victim was soon uncuffed and released when the officers realized he was telling the truth. Another bystander informed the cops about the off-duty officer's unnecessary behavior. The officers arrested Cabrera, and he was charged with attempted misconduct. He later pled guilty to a lesser charge, and the judge sentenced him to 24 months of probation. On November 30th, 2022, a number of officers from the Grand Prairie Police Department, along with U.S. Marshals, arrived at the residence of Shantaya Williams, an Army reservist and veteran. They were there to arrest her due to her refusal to relocate from her HR position in Texas to a new job in Virginia. Pay attention to how law enforcement handles this situation.
For her to do that.
Hey, dude. Hey, come here. She's an adult.
Hey, hey, boss. Boss, come on over here. Come on over here. You're ready to pain? Come on over here. Come on over here. Hey, come on over here. Relax. Take it easy. Hey, and listen to the federal marshals, bud. Just listen to the federal.
Who y'all are, bro? That is my little sister.
Relax, okay?
Bro, she is terrified, bro. All I'm trying to do is bring my little sister out, bro.
Listen to me. Not helping, and you're going to get arrested for interfering. Stop. Chill out, guy.
Bro, I'm trying to get
Chill out. What you want is irrelevant. Now you're making this difficult for us, dude.
It is, man. All you had to do is sit there, be quiet.
Yeah, nobody cares. We're doing the right thing. We're going to take care of it. Yeah, relax. We're going to take care of it.
Y'all talking about she in the adult? She ain't no adult. Man, quit touching me, bro.
Just turn around and sit down. Just turn around and sit down.
Sit down, bro.
Sit down.
Bro.
Dude, just sit down, man. Come on.
We can sit you down.
Sit down. It's okay. We're not trying to be nasty.
You're making this worse than it's got to be. She's got a warrant. She has to go to jail. It is what it is. We have tried to be peaceful. Well,
that's a 16-year-old little girl, bro. And y'all pointing at her.
Hey.
And all I'm trying to do is bring her out safely, bro, because she screaming and crying and she's 16 years old. Y'all pointing at her.
hey, we probably. Hey, Ross.
You got one with you.
Stay right there. You're fine.
You're fine. We're going to step out and let suspect you. Hey!
I just want to put my breast in. I'm sorry.
Police officers reportedly began the operation by using a flash grenade and forcefully entering the house. They then used smoke grenades in the area before arresting Ms. Williams, even though she was in a fragile medical state and was breastfeeding her baby.
In the far corner.
Hold on. You have a handcuff on you.
Take the handcuff off, baby.
Calm down. Shante.
I was not. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just tell you what it is.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. I just want her to calm down. I promise I'm not going to hurt nobody.
We're trying to work with y'all.
Wait. I am, sir. I am. But no. I'm going to do it.
I'm not going to let go.
Man, just do it now. It's okay.
It's okay. Ouch, my finger. I broke my finger. It's okay. Sorry.
Then hold on like that, okay?
Okay. Here.
No, stop moving.
No, I was just trying to push my wrist up. That's all. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, we're good in here. Just hold what you got. We're almost done.
Just relax. Hey, push one out.
Watch your back. Let's go hang out with them, okay? There you go.
But what I'm trying to say.
Else in here?
No, sir. It was just me. I was nursing my baby.
Hey, we're good.
It was just me. I was nursing my baby.
We can push out.
Can I put some shoes on?
Yeah.
Well, those are shoes. Those are shoes.
Can you turn these?
No, those slides are perfect.
No, I'm saying,
Ma'am, come on. You're killing
You
here.
have socks?
No, I'm trying.
I know. You can fix your socks. You won't fall. Just put your slides on. Let's go.
Can I take my phone or my ID?
Right here?
It's in the wallet in there. That's the whole purse.
No, we're not taking the whole person.
No, I know. And then can we get my military ID on my military computer?
Were you working from home?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Where's it at?
It's in here. No. It's in the office.
When did you change your last name?
I changed my last name.
We got it? We're good. Can you take a picture? Hey, Tim, where you at?
I'm good, y'all. I'm good.
Hey, can we take a picture of the front?
I'm good.
As soon as she comes out, we get you out of handcuffs.
No, we're gonna leave.
No, my military.
We're good. We're 10-5. You got it. Just one more right there. Yeah. We're good. Just stay on friendly.
I'm fine.
We got pics.
I'm fine. Get up, son. I'm fine.
Where's the coach? I got the tour.
Hey,
Shield, got Shield. I got Shield.
Colin,
Where's your Shield?
Colin, you bring your squad around for transport?
I'm fine. Listen to me. Be the man of this house. Call Milky. I'm fine.
Where's the rain?
Good.
Hold on one second. We're getting him out of handcuffs so he can.
I'm just getting him so he can calm down. That's all.
Hey, ma'am, can you back up, please?
John, where's the rain?
Where's the right here?
Yeah, it's out there.
All right, bud.
Come on, fine.
That's Tim.
Hey, he's driving up right now. You're gonna miss him. Oh, you can hang out here.
I've never even stepped foot in the state of Virginia after that. Never stepped foot there.
All we are is serving.
I mean, I get it.
Well, we're the local police. We're not even involved.
I'm not
We're
even
just
worried about it. It's all good. Because I literally just talked to the commander of the unit today. Literally.
That's weird.
I swear to God.
Let me ask you this, because we send officers over here to talk to y'all.
I wasn't here at the time.
Well, they said somebody just opened the door or opened the window and waved, and
Never
that was
seen me
it.
wave to you. I've never did any of that, sir. I've been working from home. I had a mental breakdown, and I've been on leave since the beginning. I just got off of leave yesterday, and I was returning to duty because I got off of my medical leave yesterday. That's fine. I'll turn sideways. That's good.
Yeah, just need help getting her back there. Yeah. You still working tonight? Thanks for coming out. I knew it was gonna turn out like this.
Yeah, this was one that happened.
In early 2022, Ms. Williams was instructed to move for her job, but she didn't go along with it. Because of this, she was charged with leaving her duty. She was first taken to Fort Sill, and the details of her case remain private. In June 2015, veteran auditor and civil rights investigator Jeff Gray carried out an audit outside Moody Air Force Base in Georgia. It wasn't long before police officers approached him and began questioning his filming.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
All right. It just caught my attention, that's all.
Yeah.
Sit here and take a picture of the gate like that, you know?
Take a picture of the railroad.
See, you cannot say pecan, okay? That's the gate right yonder. When you stand here doing that, that tells me to take a picture in that direction. You can say gate, you can say railroad, I can say gate. You got to
Am I being detained?
beat off. This is police 4.
I'm getting a phone call. Let me just reach in my back pocket. All right.
Roger, we're just outside the main gate. Got an individual taking photographs toward the gate. The warden of the gate. at the North Gate Bridge.
Jeff chose to walk away from the officers, but to his surprise, he was detained for suspicious activity. It's almost funny how often cops try to stop people from filming, as if they don't understand the Constitution.
Come on out through the Lounge County. That's right. He don't seem to be very cooperative. He don't want to say his function. He'd rather not have his ID. I've lost
All right, see y'all later. I'll see you later. Am I being detained or anything?
Yes, you're being detained.
For what reason?
You're being detained.
For what reason?
Take a picture of the gate check.
Is that illegal? Can I have your name and badge number, please? And your name and badge number?
Surprisingly, the deputy changed his mind and decided to let the auditor go. However, Jeff soon noticed a couple of cars following him. One of them was Sergeant Guthrie from the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, who came over to talk to him.
I'm not going to see her.
Okay, so I'm not being detained?
I can't do that.
All right, have a nice day. Have a nice one. Here, Lowndes County Sheriff's Department. There's the other federal cop. And there's Lowndes County. I'm gonna keep on walking. Good, how are you, sir? That's fine.
I'm Staff Sergeant Guthrie with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Can you tell me what's going on?
I was just taking pictures of the F-16, the static display and stuff like that, and I guess they don't like it very much. So.
I understand. They need to go back and read the Constitution, I believe.
Thank you. Good deal.
Not a problem. I'm not angry with you, not upset with you,
All right.
and you're not doing anything illegal as far as I'm concerned. Of course, you know, they get a little excited. Like I said, you're on a public access area. You can have a telephoto lens. It can go anywhere in there. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You're not violating any law. You're not violating the Constitution. You're not violating anything else.
Okay. God bless you, Sergeant.
Hey, man, no problem.
Thank you.
Sergeant Guthrie delivered one of the best speeches I've ever heard from an officer, immediately calling out his deputy's actions as unlawful. He even said they needed to learn the law better. On top of that, he praised Jeff's work, admitting he was a fan himself.
How do you guys stand these bugs out here?
It's South Georgia. We get used to it.
Goodness gracious.
42 years worth, and I get used to it. Now, this older fella coming down here, he's not with you, is he?
He's my friend, yes.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are y'all from around here?
See, I'm not going to answer too many questions. I appreciate you being nice, but
that's fine. Yes,
I'm not going to.
You don't have to answer any question I ask you, no, sir.
Thank you. I like to remain silent as far as that goes.
Not a problem.
I'm just out here just taking pictures.
Yes, sir. Well, like I said, I don't have a minute of trouble with that. That's
Okay.
right.
But, you know what? I'll go ahead and be honest with you. It is. I work for photography. It's not a crime.
Yes, sir.
Out of Miami.
Yes, sir.
And we conduct First Amendment tests.
Yes, sir.
We'll go to places where typically what happens is I'll get a message about somebody saying, "Hey, I was out here taking pictures. They threatened to arrest me. They snatched my camera. They deleted my stuff like that." So
violation of your constitutional rights.
Right. So then what I'll do is I'll say, okay, well, if I can, I'll go check it out and test it. So that's what I'm doing.
I watch that stuff all the time on YouTube. So
okay.
Yes, sir. I'm
good man.
Good man. First, and like you say, you know, there are people out there. There really are people out there that do that.
Yeah.
Just know there are some educated folks out here to carry a badge and gun.
Right. Oh yeah, I come across those too. Matter of fact, I think the second or third most viewed video I have is of a...
Sergeant Guthrie went beyond the auditor's expectations, genuinely upholding the Constitution and treating him with the highest level of respect. Now, let's look at an incident where a police officer in London tried to use his authority to escape a parking fine on double yellow lines.
Bro, it's a double yellow line, bro.
It's a police car.
No, but it's a double yellow line. Why is your rules different from ours? Why is your rule different from ours?
Is that to go charge something?
You have to go charge someone.
Right.
Brother, look, it's a double yellow line. It's unacceptable, bro.
Who do you work for?
Who do I work for?
Yeah.
You don't know who I work for? London. That's who I work for, London. Are you a police officer, sir?
So you...
Are you a police officer?
I am, yeah.
Can I see your warrant card, please? What police station? Oh, Mr. Christopher Dixon.
Yeah.
You've arrested me before, you know?
What?
Yeah. You've arrested me before. Tell me one good reason why I should take this camp off.
I'll tell you what. Let me call the supervisor.
You're going to call your supervisor? That's your sergeant you're going to go.
The officer, identified as Christopher Dixon, had previously arrested the person recording the encounter. This was a case of sweet karma. While it's unclear what happened next, one thing is certain. When it comes to the law, everyone is equal. This is Officer Harold Mashburn from the North Carolina Police. On August 4th, 2021, a man named William Barnwell was driving behind Officer Mashburn in Cherokee County, North Carolina. Officer Mashburn was driving below the speed limit after returning from vacation with his wife. When Mr. Barnwell passed his car, Officer Mashburn decided to pull him over.
Sir, you can film me all day long. If you're a police officer, you should have a body camera. Because you're not a police officer. It says right there you're a probation officer. I'm not on probation. I've never been in trouble for anything.
In the state of Alabama,
tell my camera again how you're a police officer.
Will you answer my question? I've answered yours. Now, let me ask you a question. In the state of Alabama, what are your probation officers considered to be?
Officer Mashburn is a probation and parole officer in North Carolina. These officers are responsible for monitoring individuals on probation or parole, ensuring they follow court-ordered rules. They visit homes, conduct substance tests, and assist in helping people reintegrate into society while staying within the legal boundaries. Let's see how this situation plays out.
I have no idea. We're not in Alabama.
Okay. Do you live in Alabama? Because your tag says you're in
I guess when a police officer gets here, we'll determine a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
How often do you pull someone over?
How often? I pull people over.
How often do you drive in the left lane for 5 miles going 48 miles an hour?
I wasn't doing 48 miles an hour, sir.
So how fast were you going?
I was doing 55.
And what happened?
You come flying up on
No, when I passed you, I was going 48 miles an hour. But if your car here that's not a police car had the radar in it, you would know how fast I was going.
Yes, sir. And I'm able to do speed estimations.
I'm sure you will be. I guess when your real police officer gets here, I'm sure I'm going to get some tickets.
All right. Well, you just stay tight. Just hang tight, okay?
What's your name? Would you like to identify yourself?
Have you going to give me your driver's license?
You're not a police officer.
Okay, then you just said tight.
So you're refusing to identify. You're refusing to identify yourself.
Just sit tight. Sir.
You're refusing to identify yourself, even though you pulled me over.
Sit tight.
It appears Officer Mashburn didn't have the legal grounds to stop Mr. Barnwell, but he did it anyway. The stop was delayed because Officer Mashburn was waiting for another police officer to assist him.
This guy knows he's messed up, but his buddy here will bail him out with a whole bunch of tickets. Am I being detained? Am I being detained, sir? Because I've got to go home. Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me? Am I being detained? Hey, I'm going to step out. Because you're... Am I being detained because I need to be on my way? Is this a lawful stop? Am I being detained? Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me? Is that hard to understand? Because you know this is not legal. This is not legal. And you know this. Will you answer my question? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? No, you're not trying to. Am I being detained? Because you know the law on that. Am I being detained? Hey, I'm going to leave now because you won't tell me if I'm being detained or not. Am I being detained? Say it. Say it. Sir, am I being detained? Will you say those words? You can either, am I free to leave? Am I free to leave? So I am being detained. Why don't you answer that? You're not talking to anybody now. How long can you keep me on the side of the road as a prisoner? Am I free to leave right now? Am I being detained? Why don't you say that? Am I being detained? What am I being detained for?
Well, if you paid attention to me and listened to me a few minutes ago, I was trying to explain all this to you, sir, but you did not wish to listen to me. You wanted to talk over me.
Am I being detained? How long does a Terry stop last? Yes, I need to go home because we're on vacation. Am I free to leave? Am I being detained? Why won't you say those words? You know, you're well versed in the law. You are a law officer. You told me that. Am I being detained? It's a yes or no question.
I told you you're not free to leave yet.
So am I being detained?
I just finished that.
Why can't you say that? You're mincing words.
Sir, do me a favor and have a seat.
I will. Am I being detained? I'll get back in my car. Am I being detained? What's so hard to answer?
You're giving her a headache.
That's fine. That's fine. You're just. Why can't you answer my? You know you're in the wrong. You know you're in the wrong. That's why you're sitting there with that fake smirk.
Just sit tight.
I want to go home.
You said, well,
how long is a Terry stop last?
I'm not going to allow you to take and endanger other people's lives on the road.
Am I free to go? Am I being detained? Those are yes or no questions. For how long? I'm gonna go home now. I'm going home now. Am I free to go? Am I being detained? So now he's gonna get my tag now. How long does a Terry stop last, sir?
I'm not doing a Terry stop.
So what am I being detained for? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Aggressive driving is what you've done, sir.
Am I being detained? Are you making a citizen's arrest?
Sit tight, Moses. I'm not making no citizen's arrest.
Sir, you know you pulled me over 15 minutes now. How long is a Terry stop?
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, look, I don't really fully understand what we're doing right here. Okay, so he just felt like you were aggressively coming up on him. He's a probation officer. Okay, so I'm not gonna write you for anything. I'm not doing anything like that. Okay, you got your insurance here.
I'm wound up, and you're unwinding me. I appreciate that.
Okay, so where you headed to? You headed back home?
Home to Alabama.
Okay, all right. So look, it's one of those things. Okay, you may have come up on him a little quick. He may have, it's one of them things. Okay, so as long as, like I said,
I'm good. I'm good now. I'm calm my way down.
I don't have anything to write you for. I don't have anything like that. I'm not going to do anything. Even if I'm not. It's not my fault. He just felt, he just felt like you come up on him a little hard. You might have been a little aggressive. So if that is the case, let's just back it down a little bit. You're nearly to Georgia anyway. So,
that's why I say I can see it. I appreciate it.
So, all right. What do you do for a living?
Oh, we own a restaurant.
Restaurant, I got you. Okay. All right, sir. Well, I'm gonna let you carry on the way. Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
I apologize to him if he'll walk up here.
No, I'm sorry you had to come out here and deal with this stupidity.
He's wound up. I was wound up.
Yeah.
When he pulled up, he got up in my thing, and I'm like, I don't know if this guy's a police officer.
Okay. All right. Understandable.
All right. Thank you.
Be careful now.
Oh, look at him, hands on his hips. He's mad that he couldn't get nothing.
When the other officer arrived, Mr. Barnwell was allowed to leave without any issues. The police department conducted an investigation into Officer Mashburn's actions, but the outcome of that investigation remains unknown. On September 3rd, 2023, deputies in Alachua County, Florida, pulled over an active U.S. military member, claiming he was speeding. Watch what unfolds when the deputies confront the Marine in the most inappropriate way.
Take your foot off the brake.
Roll down your windows. Roll down your windows. All the way.
Roll down your windows all the way. What's wrong with you?
You open my door.
What is wrong with you?
You did not open my door, officer.
Okay, step out of the car.
No, you did not.
No? Okay, say less. Open his door.
You did not need to open my officer.
Take your seatbelt off.
Why am I being pulled
Take
over?
your seatbelt off.
Why am I being pulled over?
Take the seatbelt off. Get out.
Why
Take
am I
your
being
seatbelt
pulled
off
over?
and get out of the car.
No, you have no right to touch me at all either.
Get out of the
What
car.
is going on?
Step out of the car now.
Get
Step
out of the car.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
What the hell?
Don't resist. Don't do that.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Why am I getting pulled over?
We ran through 2 stop signs back
Whoa,
there.
whoa. No, I did not.
Yeah. Cut down?
You cut down. I made the left. Thinking
Yeah.
he was going to do this.
Go ahead and stop.
All right. Follow me.
That's alright.
Oh, yeah. I was like, he's running.
Yeah, he was.
Down, I was like, yep, let me see if he
Didn't stop.
There's no way. Why am I getting...
There you go. You can shut the door. So, being that we gave him multiple commands to exit the vehicle, he refused to exit the vehicle, refused to undo his seatbelt, and then we had to put our hands on him to get him out.
Right.
He's going. Did you hear what he said? He was like, hey, roll down the window the rest of the way. I don't have to. I was like, who are you?
One Charlie 44 Central.
Know what that is?
Can you start Pratt's to my location,
No,
please?
that's the one, like right here, right? That costing me?
1 Charlie 22, go ahead and instruct.
Did he have a bag on him?
He's got a backpack up there.
No,
He's got
like something attached to his stomach.
Not that I saw.
It's shocking that they treated that man so roughly just because they suspected he was speeding, even though he actually wasn't. Then they began accusing him of having a firearm, and unlawfully searched his car for one.
He's got like a mini hatchet in the door.
No, he's got an axe here. He just happened to wedge it in too much. He wouldn't have been able to get it out, but we couldn't do it.
Good. Ton of medical stuff. There's a bag directly behind your seat. Didn't run through 2 stop signs in an alleyway. Why the hell did we have to go 75 miles an hour just down the alleyway? We were like right behind them.
Yeah, I don't know how he was doing the math if he didn't do that.
Right.
And then it's not deeply suspicious that he took the alleyway and he gunned it.
Right. What's up?
What's that?
Dive shoes.
See you. See you, Marine. See you, Marine.
After a few more minutes of their unlawful search, the officers eventually discovered the firearm in the center console.
Yeah, that's him. What's his problem? I don't think it's... Yeah, it is Barbosa, yeah. I don't think he knows how to shoot. Yeah, I got a magazine.
Magazine?
Right here.
For a gun?
Tends to be how it works.
Yep, there it is. SIG.
Alright, you got your gloves on, so go ahead and make it safe. Pop the mag on it. Yeah, pop the mag on it. There you go. Alright, now pull it out. Try not to index me. And then make it safe. Alright, slide to there. Go on teletype, tell me you have a serial number for a firearm.
He didn't provide me anything.
I think that's what he was doing, because I saw him put his hands in here. He was putting the...
Probably. Fuck, my glove ripped.
Yeah, it happens. Here's his ID, so you can tell one out of Florida by number, and then that you need the serial number.
One Charlie 44 Central. I got one out of Florida by number, and I also have a serial number on a file. Whenever you're ready. Charlie 44 Central. I have a one out of Florida by number, and I also have a serial number on a file. Whenever you're ready.
I don't have... You have to yield.
What's your service branch there?
And I did.
Marines and Army.
No. That's not how it works. So you turn on the
I think
light
he's-
in
I
midway,
think he's a
right before the
Marine.
curb. I don't want to be on the curb because it's curb double.
He ran two stop signs in front of us, drove a good distance at a high rate of speed, stopped, he had furtive movement towards the center console, found the gun in the center console, but he's probably able to have it. But he was hostile with him, only cracked the window a hair, he told him to roll it down. I opened the passenger door and said, I need you to step out of the vehicle because we have furtive movement, you're doing all this stuff. We asked him to step out again, he refused. I had to reach in to undo his seatbelt, and then we had to get him out of the car.
But you have no right to open my door like that. And I was trying to ask what you guys had said. You said you're reserved? I'm reserved. Okay. You did 6 years? No, I'm still in. Okay. Alright, watch me, okay?
So what's his school for?
Because he wouldn't comply with any of our commands. We told him to undo seatbelt and step out of the car.
You had guys taken out?
We had, so I had to reach in, undo his seatbelt from the passenger side, and then I don't know if he gave y'all any grief.
No, not really. Once the seatbelt was off, he came out. He tensed up, but he wasn't like bucking or doing anything. We lit him up way back there.
Yeah, and he kept going. I thought he was gonna take off. It's like, you know how they do that, like that hesitate, and then, oh, that's right, I do have a key in the car, and then they punch it.
I turned on back there.
The deputy outright lied to his supervisor. These officers showed no shame in their actions. It took the Marine less than 24 seconds to pull over, and the way these deputies described it is appalling.
Okay, his theory is he's like, I didn't see any lights behind me, and I made 2 complete stops. I'm like, there's no way.
That's why we turned down the alley, because I was like, if he didn't go into the gas station, I mean, he went to the alley to shed us. Yeah. So we turned, and he was
Well, he went down the alley to skip the light, because he lives right here. So he probably does that every day.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. But then he burned this. But he's driving fast as shit and burns the stop signs, which looks suspicious at, what is it, 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, so he's 6 years
Did you get the serial number on the handgun to come back?
They're running it right now.
Okay.
He's getting ready to get out as a reserve, and he's in nursing school.
Okay, well, I mean, that all jives. So his general problem, why didn't he roll the window down?
I didn't ask him that. His general problem is you can't open my door.
Well, the reason we opened the door is because you couldn't see inside, because he wouldn't roll the windows down.
You seem like a legit dude.
So I'm a legit dude.
Well, let me explain this to you. When the officers are asking you to roll down your window, roll down your window.
I did roll down my window.
You cracked it. I can see how far down it is. The dude's on the passenger side. He's like, hey man, I need you to roll down your window.
I didn't hear him because my window wasn't on that side.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you opened the door so you could see it. I guess you were moving around inside or something?
I wasn't moving around, but I moved to point at him to tell him that he wasn't allowed to open my door like that.
All right. You gotta remember, we don't always deal with the nicest people. All right.
I understand
some
that.
things we do that may not look normal to you, we end up doing because it's officer safety stuff. I don't want them to arrest you. You're in nursing school, right?
Yes.
You're about to get out, right?
I'm E4.
You're an E4? Cool. I was an E4 myself. E5 is when I left the Marine Corps, then I went in the Army in 2006. So an E4 does the same job in the Marine Corps that 6 does in the Army. If you didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's wild.
I know that. I have 4 buddies that went to the Army too.
So I don't want. I'm listening to the radio. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't want you arrested. I don't want to mess with your re-enlistment. I don't want it to do any of that. So I'd probably cut you loose, but I would calm down. All right. So I know you're worked up, but calm down.
Yeah, it just frustrated me when he opened my door like that.
I got you. Yeah, maybe you didn't hear him over there asking you to roll it down. I wasn't here.
No, I didn't hear when they were telling me to roll down my window more because I saw him open my door and then my blood just started boiling.
So I got you.
Go, sir. The only thing is that the officer's lying that I didn't stop at both stop signs because there was nobody behind me at both stop signs that I stopped at.
Alright.
So it's kind of, I'm just like, okay.
Me to you, I'll watch his body camera and see what it looks like, alright?
Good to go.
And if it's not good, I'll handle that the way it needs to be handled.
Okay.
Alright? I made his trainee do push-ups the other day. He goes so slow. So you understand that during the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Threatening an active service member by reporting them to their chain of command, fully aware that it could impact their job, amounts to blackmail. The way the deputy tried to act friendly afterward is outrageous.
Hey man, just
Come on, those off.
you were flying down that alley and you did blow the stop signs. I understand you said you slowed, but you gotta actually stop. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Can you just put it in the back, please? Hey, he's gonna put in the trunk, please.
Just separate the magazine from it.
Okay, there you go. That's fine. It's fine. If you can just put it in the center, since the mags are in the back. Hey, we put your magazines in your bag.
Light man, I'm old. Not you.
There you go. I can't help it, sir. The weapon is back where it was. The magazine is in the bag where the other magazine was.
My camel pack?
Yes. That's a camel pack?
Yeah, it's a camel pack.
Put the camel pack of water in there.
Well, there's no water in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It looks like a Walmart pop-up tent. That's annoying as hell. Where you live at?
What's that? Right there.
Oh, you can see your house?
Yeah, it's my house right there.
All right, man. Slow it down, I guess, and watch the stop signs.
Please.
Rule of thumb I always do is I wait till I feel the car rock up. That's what I do in the police car so I don't get complaints.
Rock up.
Yeah, you'll stop and then you feel it rock. I know a nurse took over and I'm level again. And I do that so I don't get complaints for not stopping.
All right.
There's nothing more dangerous than a coward wielding authority and an ego. I'm shocked by how quickly they can manipulate the facts to suit their narrative. Even military personnel aren't safe from their oppression. On November 24th, 2022, Deputy Nathan Weaver was pulled over for driving 61 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone and swerving on the road. The officer who stopped him noticed the odor of alcohol, and Weaver's slurred speech was another clear sign of intoxication.
You have your license, registration, insurance on you? Where are you coming from?
New York Shepherds.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
Actually, just down the road to a friend's house.
Down the road to a friend's house? How far down the road? And your insurance? Do you know I pulled you over?
Probably because I swerved.
No, because do you know the speed limit on the causeway?
35.
Well, that would be worse. It's 45. You're going 61.
Officer Nathan claimed he didn't realize he was speeding and thought he was pulled over just for swerving. While he admitted to having a couple of drinks, his bloodshot, watery eyes and slurred speech told a different story. The officer then conducted a field sobriety test, which Nathan had difficulty passing.
Make sure that people are safe to drive, okay? Like I said, I can smell the alcohol coming off you. Do you mind if I just check your eyes real quick? All right, go ahead and step on out. Come on back here with me. Okay.
Gotta shake this.
What's that?
My actual ID. My sheriff's ID.
What do you do there?
I'm a deputy.
You're a deputy?
Yeah.
Okay. You understand how concerning this is?
No, I understand.
Okay. Well, as we're on the same page. And when you get out and you're kind of bobbling around, it's a problem. Does that make sense?
No, I get you.
Okay. I get you. Do this. Feet together, hands on by your side. Actually, let's turn around. I want the light in your eyes. Turn towards me. Okay. So see, just like that. What I want you to do is, you see the tip of the pen? What color is that?
Solid.
Okay. Do you have any physical defects? Fully short on the other, steel rod in your leg?
Nope. Good.
Are you currently sick or injured?
Nope.
You taking any prescription medications?
Not at all.
Okay.
Nope. Not since
What's that?
Not since this morning.
What color is that? White? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Do me a favor. Hold up your left hand. Hold up your right hand. Okay. Go ahead and put your hands down. I just want to make sure you know your left from your right, okay? Go ahead and put your left foot on the line, just like mine. Take your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Hands on by your side, and say just like that till I ask you to start, okay? When I ask you to start, I'm going to ask you to take 9 heel to toe steps down the line, turn around just like I show you, and take 9 heel to toe steps back up the line. Okay? Don't step off the line. Touch heel to toe on every step. Don't use your arms for balance. Once you start, don't stop for any reason. Okay? When you walk down the line, you're going to look down at your toes, and you're going to count each step out loud. Go ahead and stay in the start position for me, okay? Do you have any questions? Do you understand the instructions? Okay. When you're ready, go.
Do I count this one as the one?
Your first step is going to be your first step. Okay? When you're ready, go ahead and begin.
After nearly 5 minutes of testing and watching Nathan fail every part of the sobriety test, the officer decided to arrest Deputy Nathan. He was handcuffed and put in the patrol car, while the officer checked to see if the passenger with him was sober.
Do you have any weapons or anything like that? Do you mind if I just check real quick? One down here. Mr. Weaver, you're going to be arrested for DUI. My question is, are you going to provide me with a sample of your breath? What's that? Okay. Who's in the car with you? That's your girlfriend? Has your girlfriend been drinking tonight as well? Hello, ma'am. Have you been drinking tonight?
I've had nothing to drink at all.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you?
I do.
Can I get that for me, please? Do you know his cell phone?
It's right here.
Can you grab his cell phone for me, pretty please? Thank you, ma'am. All right, sit there. All right, let's step out for me, if you would, sorry, please. All right, so this is a PVT. There's no legality or anything like that. It's just making sure that you're okay to drive.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay. Just want to explain it to you.
I just told him, no, I'm getting over pneumonia. I know you have to blow a long time, so just bear with me.
All right, nice and slow, even breath. Keep on blowing. Go, 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 go. I'll hear it click, okay? Then analyze, and you're good to go. Okay.
After giving the woman a breath test and confirming she was sober, she was allowed to leave. Meanwhile, Officer Nathan was taken to the police station.
Have a seat. I'm gonna leave the door open, okay? I'm not gonna do that to you.
His test showed a blood alcohol level of 0.094, which was above the 0.08 threshold, where Florida law presumes impairment. As a result, he was charged with DUI and suspended from duty. On January 4th, 2019, someone was filming outside the Richard C. Clement Law Enforcement Center in Toms River, New Jersey. While the person was recording the surroundings, Officer Moschella approached and asked what they were doing. Things were about to escalate, so let's see how it plays out.
How's it going? Good. What are we doing? Taking some pictures? Working on a story for the township.
You're working on a story for the township?
Well, about the township for me.
For you?
Yes.
What are you making, a documentary?
It's a news story.
A news story?
Yeah.
You have ID?
I always have ID.
Okay, can you provide that?
No.
You can do whatever you want, but as far as
just need to identify who you are.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, you came in as a suspicious person. Anytime we investigate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not in trouble in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, then I don't need to give ID.
Well, you do.
What law is
I need
that?
to know who you are.
What law is
I'm
that?
investigating a crime. It's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide documentation. No, sir,
Quote,
that's not wrong.
quote that statute.
I already
Quote
told you
obstruction.
what it is.
No, apparently you don't.
Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act and prevent you from performing your unlawful duty to be in violation of obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Officer Moschella stated that if the person filming didn't show identification, they could be charged with obstruction. However, this would only be valid if the person responded illegally to the officer's good faith request, such as through violence, physical resistance, or force. Let's see what happens next.
Right now, it came in as a suspicious person.
And what statute is suspicious?
It has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. What's the law?
To determine what's going on. So all
I'm taking
asking is
pictures in
to identify
public.
who you are. You're telling me you're doing something. Okay. That's fine, but I need to verify who you are.
No, you don't.
So in the event that something turns into something, I at least can say, all right, I went out and I spoke with this person. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
No, you are.
Not really.
You can come out and say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Taking pictures, enjoying your First Amendment right to take pictures in public?
What was the first thing that I said to you today?
What are you doing?
I said, no, I said, how are you, sir?
Okay, how are you?
Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did.
So you just asked me what did I do, and I already told you what I said.
Okay.
I said, how are you? And I said, what are we doing? And you told me what you're doing. And I said,
that's
that's
it.
fine. And I explained to you why I need documentation from you, just to verify who you are.
Okay, but you don't need to verify who I am.
I unfortunately do. Yes.
No, I have the right to privacy in public.
You do, to a certain degree.
Yeah, and this is within that degree.
Yes.
Yes.
But again, if we're investigating it for suspicious because somebody called it in, it's not like we just...
It doesn't matter if somebody called it in.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you're outside on your property mowing your lawn and somebody says you're suspicious and the police come by, you have to give them your ID?
To verify that you live there? Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes,
it's
you
your
do.
property.
Well, you're entitled to think whatever you want.
I'm entitled to follow the law.
Oh, I know so.
You know so.
So I'm going to ask you again, can you please provide your documentation? Otherwise, you are going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
I do not have identification on me.
Well, so then you lied to me, because when I first asked you if you had identification on you, you told me, yes, I do.
Oh, I have fingerprints and retinas.
No, that's incorrect. I asked you, do you have documentation? Do you have identification?
The right to refuse to identify oneself is protected by the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which guards individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures by government authorities, including law enforcement asking for ID. Exercising this protection means a person can decline to provide identification, particularly when there is no reasonable suspicion of criminal activity to justify the request. Now, let's see how this encounter wraps up and what the aftermath reveals.
Okay, so who are you then? Because we're going to have to verify who you are.
I'm not going to answer any questions.
And here's the other problem. Now you lied to me, so now I have a concern as to whether you're being truthful and honest with me. Do you understand?
Okay, well, you're not being truthful and honest with me because you haven't quoted the law yet. I'm required to show you ID.
I already explained to you what I need to
Supervisor.
do. If you fail to, there's actually a supervisor right there.
Okay.
Okay? And I don't need to have a supervisor anyway because I asked you for who you are.
Well, I'm asking for a supervisor.
Who you are, and I told
did not lie about who I am.
I explained to you what happens if you fail to provide documentation. Now, if I find out you're lying to me, now you could be charged with hindering.
Do we have a sergeant?
Giving failed documentation.
No.
You have two sergeants, right?
Two? Okay.
What's going on? So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what law is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well, he does actually. He actually does.
All right, just hold on a second.
So let's find out.
Can I just ask you what you're doing here?
Yes, sir. I'm in public taking pictures of a public building, expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have that right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
That are off limits.
Yep, like the back of that parking lot there. It says restricted area. Can't go back there.
Those areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if you want to walk around with your camera, you can walk around with your camera.
And I don't need to show ID to do that.
We're all set. You guys are good? Frank, you're good? Yes, sir. All right, Joe.
By the way, officer, name and badge number, please.
Not right now, sir.
Excuse me. Is it in your policy to identify yourself? You engaged me. Sergeant, it's his policy to identify himself to me?
That's Officer Michelle, badge number 369.
Appreciate it.
Are those officers' badge numbers and names?
Oh, they didn't contact me. That's fine.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
After the man filming left, Sergeant Ruiz spoke with Officer Moschella about the incident. This led the Toms River Police Department to initiate an internal investigation, though the results of that investigation have not been made public. In March 2018, in Southern California, Jose Arreola parked his car outside a convenience store and went inside to buy some mints for his wife.
Oye,
Which are these? 119.
That's when an off-duty California cop entered the store and escalated the situation. And what happened next will leave you speechless.
Keep that back 15 seconds. Police officer.
I paid for it.
Put it back. Police officer.
I just paid for this.
Put it back. Try stealing that
No,
from you.
I just paid.
Get your cash and leave.
The officer didn't realize that Areola had already paid for the Mentos, yet he continued to escalate the situation, making things even worse.
Hey, get your cash and leave.
I just paid.
Did he pay for this?
Yeah.
He paid for it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
My apologies, sir. My apologies.
The officer clearly overstepped from the start, and his arrogance showed with no real remorse beyond a half-hearted apology. All of this unfolded while Areola's wife sat in the car just outside the store. The next morning, the couple filed a complaint against the officer involved. Here's what Areola had to say about the situation.
The thing for me was, believe it or not, it wasn't really it was his arrogance, his way of talking to me, treating me like a piece of trash. There's a lot of good people, officers, but when one or two do bad things, it just reflects on the whole department.
Despite reviewing the footage, the Buena Park Police Department declined to comment. Police Chief Corey Cianes posted on Facebook expressing that he found the incident disturbing, but he refused to share details about the investigation, citing pending litigation against the city. The auditor, known as James Madison, has been involved in law enforcement for 12 years and is firmly against any kind of incompetence or misconduct from police officers. Here are some of the most troubling interactions James has had with cops.
You mind taking your hand out of your pocket for me right there? You have any weapons on you or anything like that?
I'm not a cop.
You're not a cop?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything in your pockets I need to know about?
You got anything in your pockets I need to know?
Yeah, I do.
What you got?
I got everything.
What?
What's going on? You know this guy? I just don't know if he has a weapon in his hand, in his pocket or anything like that. That's kind of, you guys do that for officer safety, don't you?
He is a police officer.
Oh, I thought you said you don't work here.
I didn't say I didn't work here.
Oh, I'll play it back and record it, so.
Is this a motorized vehicle?
No, it's actually House Bill 435, which classifies it as a bicycle. So get back in your car and read the statute book and learn something.
It's not motorized?
It's motorized for sure, but House Bill 435 classifies as a bicycle.
The officer in the video not only lied about not being a cop, but also attempted to find a way to arrest the former officer who was recording, only to be quickly put in his place. He left the scene in shame. In the next clip, we see James being confronted by a sheriff who is trying to detain him under the false claim of suspicious drone activity.
Right now, yes, I do suspect you of a crime. If there's no crime, then you'll be released.
Can you have your supervisor come down here as well?
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Before you fully go into this detention that I'm being detained for?
No problem. Maybe a savant or something, but it's physically impossible for me to know every single law that's been written. That
but you got to have confidence when you take someone's rights away, right? To stop them.
Yeah,
you gotta
absolutely.
Say,
and I have confidence that, there's regulations concerning, privacy of the police department.
Yep.
And it's simply just information collecting.
What crime has been? Is there a statute like 78403 for suspicion? No.
The officer was unaware of the law and quickly attempted to detain someone based only on suspicion. He didn't realize there was no drone. James was just holding a drone controller. In another instance, we see James confronted by an on-duty cop who falsely accused him of filming in a private area.
Jail is not a public facility under Georgia's code. Smith v. Cumming. I can't come here and check what's going on with citizens or the employees.
Again, I understand where you're
So if you know, Sergeant Brown, if you know that, why are you telling me that I have to leave the property?
Okay, I'm not telling you have to leave the property.
Right.
Right now, you're on the jail property.
Sure.
Which is state property.
Yes, and it's public property.
Okay, also it's public property.
Thank
I
you.
understand that, okay? But what you have to is public funded. Okay?
Correct.
All right, because taxes pay for it.
That's
I
right.
understand that,
Yeah,
okay? But right here in the Sally Port and everything else, it's a secured facility.
Perfect.
Okay?
No one's been under the Sally Port. Don't stretch it. This whole area right here is a public section that you can walk up and down over and over again if you want to.
And which council members are talking?
I'm not going to answer any questions. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus like that.
Okay.
It's a commission.
Answer any questions, but I have to answer questions.
Okay.
So that's kind of wrong.
No, we're afforded the Fifth Amendment right because everything that you're doing here could potentially be leading you up to a criminal charge.
In reference to a criminal matter.
But anything
You can ask questions. This is tier 1.
Clearly, the officer didn't understand the situation before escalating it. Even though the person recording was on public property, he was asked to leave without any explanation. The former cop recording the video quickly put the officer in his place. In another similar incident, an on-duty sheriff threatened James and told him to stop filming while he was standing on public property.
Oh.
How come?
Because I have not committed any crime in the state of South Carolina.
Okay, but you're on their property right now.
Yes, I sure am. I haven't crossed anything that says no trespassing.
Okay, but why are you on their property right now? Should I go get a detention officer?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Trooper Moore's about to violate some rights here, it looks like.
Nobody's violating your rights.
Well, come here and talk to me about it. I'll tell you how you're about to violate them.
You're on their property.
Yes, it's a public property, Trooper. Got it. How's it going? Officer Moore, get back in the car and do your work. Get back in your car and do your work. And leave me alone. Get your ass back in there.
Officer Marine quickly called out the person for being on restricted property, but didn't realize he was actually on public land and had every right to record. On another occasion, James was threatened by 2 bully cops who believed they were above the law.
What is your name? Yours, over here. Yes. Yours. Deputy Nine? Nine. Okay, cool. Very cool. You don't like cameras?
The cameras all day long. I don't like it.
You don't like them. You just want to be the bully today. I just want to come in here and get a public records request on one of those vehicles, and that's where it is. I don't want to go over there because I don't like law enforcement like you and you. Simple as that.
It's all over this place, so why are you here?
Because the people that work on the cars are not sworn people that have guns that want to shoot you. And that's what you want to do. Okay, I don't need your assistance. You're dismissed. Get out of here. Both of you guys get out of here then. I can stand here. You said this is fine with you. This ain't your property. You got the wrong idea there, buddy. You don't, yeah, you work here. Who pays for this property? You do not own this property. The only people that own this property, well, if you live in this county, you might own some of this property. The state doesn't own this property. The state doesn't own this property. The city, the citizens own this property. That's what they pay taxes for people like you. This is a First Amendment protected activity.
The 2 officers in the video are completely unaware that filming on public property is perfectly legal. One officer even had the nerve to claim it was his property, despite knowing it was public space. In another instance, during an audit, Chief Capri warned James that he would be thrown out.
Hey, Eric. Are you with the media?
Yes.
You got some credentials there?
Does the state issue credentials?
What
Chief?
media? What channel? What are you with?
Just go ahead and do about your business, sir.
What's that?
Just do your press here.
Are you with the media, sir?
Yes, sir.
What media?
I just don't want to answer any questions, sorry.
Another whack job. Anyway.
I'm a whack job, Chief Capri?
I'm asking you what media you are. You're not telling what you are. I don't know who you are.
Does the media, do they issue state credentials here? Let me just do your thing, sir.
Look at this, sir. Look at this. I'm going to ask you to leave in about 30 seconds.
You are?
That's a credential. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to ask you a question. You can be respectful and give me an answer.
I did.
Okay.
I said I'm with the media. I don't want to answer any other questions from you. Called me a whack job.
You are a whack job. The way you're acting right now, you're not telling me who you are. That's not normal. That's not normal human interaction.
Chief, just do your briefing. I'm not going to ask you any questions.
You're about 30 seconds away from getting tossed out of here. You understand?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm here with a camera?
Officer Capri went so far as to threaten the person recording the video, misusing his power against an innocent individual. However, he was quickly put in his place by the retired officer making the video, who reminded him that he had every right to record. On September 17th, 2021, an outspoken YouTuber named Hold Them Accountable Philadelphia posted a video revealing police officers parked in illegal spots. The situation intensified when a sergeant showed up to confront the YouTuber, but the bold content creator stood firm and demonstrated who was really in control.
Listen, right? So, my issue is this, right? I had an officer sitting right here, this officer right here, he was sitting here, you know, I was being kind, cordial. I've been out here for 40 minutes. I had an officer sitting down here illegally. I asked him to move. He parked illegally again. I asked him to move. He parked illegally again. Long story short, LT came. LT told him to move. Regardless of the situation, regardless if they played me or not, right now, he's not there, right? I come up here, he's playing on his phone. Showing me controller, like, oh, I do this in the car, I do that in the car, you know?
From the start, it was clear that the sergeant wasn't the least bit interested in what the auditor had to say. He was actually yawning in the middle of the conversation.
I'm definitely gonna file a complaint because it's on camera. He said he's not gonna stop. He don't care about what's going on, right? Then these two pull up. She was okay. She was okay. He was kind of okay. But the issue that I'm having with this one right here, is that he's telling me that he don't work for me. That's what he's telling me.
What I said was taxpayers, which I also am paying my salary, is exactly what I said.
What is exactly
your
problem?
Okay, what I'm doing is I go out all over the city and I hold public officials accountable, because there's nobody out here holding public officials accountable, right? So what I do is I catch you guys in the act. 149 subsection G say I'm allowed to do exactly what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, I know you. I know you are. I know you guys are. Okay, go do your job. Patrol. Backing the officer. He's drinking coffee. How scared is he? What are you backing? Nothing. Nothing. You're backing nothing. You're backing nothing. You're out here backing nothing. Don't tell me you're backing them up. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Kick rocks. Kick rocks.
No, it's going to do our job.
Kick rocks. Kick rocks. I told you guys to do that. I told you when your boss Gary, he was going to tell you to leave. Hey, Lieutenant, I thank you. Listen. Sergeant, I'm sorry. Sergeant, listen. I need you to tell this young man right here not to be on his phone playing games.
He can sit here and relax.
No. Listen. Is this private or public property?
Is this your public?
No. Is this public or private?
The guy that works in there wants him there.
Listen. No, I'm not. You guys are all mad. It hurts, don't it? Sarge, it hurts, don't it?
My name is Sergeant Hamid.
Yes, sir. 358. It hurts, doesn't it?
You don't hurt. You're annoying. That's all.
Okay. I'm annoying because it's not common for somebody to be out here holding y'all accountable. That's why.
They react this way when they finally come across someone who can confront them and truly hold them accountable. They are cowards at their core. Then, they bring up the old excuse that not all cops are like that.
This guy. Yeah, no. Look, I got you. They corrupt.
No, not all of them.
I know that. But one bad cop make them all bad.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And the way.
I gotta tell you something right now.
And listen, the way he treated me, the way I came up.
My sergeant told me to knowing him. I don't have nothing to say. No. I'm gonna sit here and relax. No. So my next call comes out. I want to say something to you, right? No. I got all the time in the world.
I've
treated you with respect since we've been cool.
Listen.
I'm gonna say this to you. I'm not on camera.
No.
This camera can hear this. Okay.
Yeah.
This man right here has been stationed where I live.
Okay.
You don't know me.
And what I do is, right, I highlight good police officers and I on bad police officers, right? So listen, hold on, listen, right?
I don't know what happened.
Listen. So the issue was this, right?
No.
It's no issue. There's no issue. That's why I ain't in cuffs. Why I'm not in cuffs? Why you think I'm not in cuffs?
No. I know the law, bro.
Right.
I don't want to sit here.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not sitting here.
You know what I'm saying? He's a public servant, and his job is to be kind, courteous, and polite. And when I walked up to him, he wasn't kind, courteous, and polite. He was playing on his phone. He was playing on his phone.
Hold on. Listen, right?
I do this all over the city, bro. I got hundreds of videos. I'm gonna give you my tools so you can check it out, so you can see how ignorant he looks.
I'm gonna stay here until my next 911 call. Hold on. Look, I want to say this to you.
I'm not saying that you was a bad guy. I didn't say he was a bad guy.
No.
I know you didn't ask me. I didn't never said you was a bad guy. All I said is. No, I just worked a 12-hour shift, bro.
I'm gonna say something to you, right?
I just worked a 12-hour shift.
I'm gonna work on both ends for you and him, because I never seen you out of pocket, so I don't know what happened.
No, he's not out of pocket.
No.
He's not out of pocket. I never said he was out of pocket. All I'm saying is,
hold on. Stop. Didn't you say my sergeant was gonna make me leave? Stop.
Come on.
Stop. I don't want to hang out here all night.
All right, come on. Go listen. I'm listening. Go ahead.
The officer was so stubborn that he wouldn't admit he was wrong, continuously arguing and defending his fragile ego. This is why it's important to have more auditors like this man, to expose these tyrants and show their hypocrisy. Meet Officer R.S. Salter from the South Carolina Highway Patrol, On June 25, 2013, Officer Salter pulled over NFL star Sam Montgomery for allegedly speeding. Mr. Montgomery was caught driving 89 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone in South Carolina. Let's see what unfolds when the NFL star is asked to stop.
89 and a 55. Keep your hands where I can see it. Step out, please. You're under arrest. Turn around, face that way, please. Turn around, face that way, please. Spread your feet. Spread your feet. Wider, wider, wider. Point your toes out. Reach back with your hands. Sound of my voice, look forward. Do not look at me. Reach out, palms up. Reach out, palms up, toward me. Back. Hands behind your back, palms up. Hands behind your back, palms up, toward the sky. Do not move. Look away from me. Look away. Look away. Keep your feet together. Sir, if you cannot follow my commands, the next thing you're going to get is a taser. Spread your feet.
Whoa, I'm not calling any phone.
Spread your feet. Palms up toward the sky behind your back. Do not move. At 25 over, you get arrested.
I'm sorry, no.
Gravy 5-4, 67 one time, Bravo Mike. Where's your license at, sir?
My license is in my pocket.
What's in such a hurry for?
I'm going home.
Where do you live at?
In Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay, what's your name?
Sam Montgomery. It's in my pocket. I was on the road by myself, I'm sorry.
You passed two cars. You passed them running 89.
I was just trying to get to my mama.
Stay here a second.
Yes, sir. This is my card. I'm just putting this back. Yes, sir.
Don't feel left out. I do this to everybody that runs that fast, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm not going to try to.
I got you.
Yeah. You can.
You need me to help you with that necklace?
No, sir. You fine. I'm just not going to do anything crazy. Yeah, I got you. Everything's legal.
You still on Haggett Street?
Yes, sir. My papers are still in the car.
The reason I asked about the military is your tag.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so 505 Haggett Street?
Yes, sir.
All right, you got a preference on the record for your vehicle?
Of where I can take it to?
Anything on your weapons, knives?
No, I'm good.
All right, just got to check. Okay,
Can I have somebody come get my car, make a phone call? And we're gonna have a situation.
5154, you close? Copy 5-4. Copy 27, name, date of birth, correction. By number. What's in a flat black like that? That's pretty cool.
He said it came like that.
So the record's coming? No, his mom's coming.
He plays for the NFL. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know any further.
Said they're going to serve a warrant? Okay, I ain't never seen that before. Oh, not on this car anyway.
West Carolina Avenue and Oak Street, Clinton.
I don't see it.
Can I come and look? Promise I won't cry.
Hold on. That might be it.
Yeah, it might be.
It's going to roll around the back.
Oh yeah, that's it right there. And can you
Hit double, push double to start. Hold on, you gotta shut the door first though.
What want to do with?
I want to roll up my window. Can you push the start button? Yes, it should be right to the right of the steering wheel.
He's gonna sit here with it until she gets here.
Oh, you gonna sit here with it?
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't leave him. He's gonna sit here with it. No, he thought we was gonna leave him. Oh. His mom's coming from Greenwood. She should be here 30 minutes. I don't know if that, okay. What's the name? Sydney Montgomery. His mom will be in Montgomery too. Any place we have there? I have to Google that. That's what he said. I don't know. Well, I'm going up northbound and he's southbound. Minimum 89 miles per hour. Minimum. I gotta look at something because I almost wondered if he's got some kind of jamming device on here because the way he did it, the way he acted when it went off. What do you mean, like for your radar? Tires got the belt showing over here. That's a decent tire. That one's got the belt showing on.
So you play for the NFL?
Yes, sir.
What team?
The Bengals?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You still recently played with them?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, what
are you doing in South Carolina?
I live in Greenwood.
Live in Greenwood?
Yes, sir.
You what position?
Defensive end.
You starting?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know your name.
I'm Sam Montgomery from Greenwood. Went to LSU. I used to play for Lawrence and everything back in the day.
Yeah.
No, I got caught speeding.
Whenever you get a chance to make around 29 on a passenger about 9:30.
And now I'm going to spend the night in jail. Prison. No, I'm serious. It's not that big of a deal. It's a speeding ticket, but it's still big of a deal. But it's not like it's gonna like make everything go like haywire because it's speeding, not like I was drunk driving.
Yep.
Yeah. Now if it was drunk driving or something else was going on, it'd be bad. But speeding, it's okay, but it's frowned upon. But it's okay as long as nobody really. Yeah, no, I'm right down the street. My mom's gonna come and get my car, and I'll spend the night up here, in a little prison until like 9 or 8 in the morning. So I probably won't be able to talk to you tonight, but this will be my first prison thingy.
Mr. Montgomery was arrested and spent the night in jail before being released the next day on a $355 bond. His arrest prompted an investigation, which resulted in Officer Salter being fired in 2014 for unprofessional conduct that violated agency policies. Ultimately, the speeding charges against Mr. Montgomery were dropped. On November 30th, Sergeant Michael Williams of the Stuttgart Police Department was dispatched to conduct a welfare check after a couple had been fighting. The wife called, concerned that her husband might be. However, instead of checking on the husband, the officers began violating his rights.
My wife.
Yeah. Are you going through something?
Yeah, but...
Can you put your hands out of your pocket for me? No, you're good.
Am I being detained?
No. Hey, I need you to come back over here and talk to me, though. That's a order. Hey. Sir?
Yes or no?
Sir? I'm just trying to... Listen, we're just doing a welfare check on you.
Yes. Am I being detained? Yes or no?
Not right now. I need to talk to you.
Gotta get back to work.
He don't want to talk.
After Officer Haley unsuccessfully tries to talk to the husband, Sergeant Michael steps in. Notice how angry he appears, as if the husband had violated some rule simply by walking away from the other officer.
Well, if you're that is a crime.
It's a crime to be serious. No, I'm not.
Well, that's not what we got.
Well, that's
Do you
not
have your
my
ID on
problem.
you?
Nope.
You're going to go to jail. Walk away.
Then take me to jail.
If you walk away from me, you're going to jail.
Really?
Yes. Obstruction. So keep arguing.
I'm being detained for what?
We got a call. We're here to talk to you. I don't care if you want to talk to us or not.
I told you that something might be in there. And it might.
Sergeant Michael arrested the man for doing absolutely nothing. It's shocking to witness how these corrupt officers will go to any extent just to protect their fragile egos.
I'm sorry, why are you searching me? Well, why are you? Because this is more than a Terry stop. Yes, it is. Or I'm obviously not obstructing you. You obviously were. Okay.
Because when you walk away from us, when we're here legally, and you were detained, that is obstruction.
I didn't walk away from you.
You were 100% walking away from me.
At first. That was before you told me I was detained. And it will show on your body cam.
In response to the incident, 2 auditors visited the Arkansas Police Department to hold them accountable for what had happened. As expected, it wasn't just Sergeant Michael. The corruption seemed to run through the entire department.
Wanted to make a FOIA request.
Okay.
We
have to have paper documentation of that. And then once we get that request, we have to send it through our city attorney and make sure it's approved.
Okay. Can I get a piece of paper from you?
Make it 2.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. It's going to come out.
Oh, okay, cool. Are there any officers here that we could speak with?
I'm not sure, but I could check that out for you.
The highest that's here would be awesome.
Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I have my sergeant coming up here to speak.
Cool, thank you.
What?
You a sergeant?
Yes, sir.
I think you were just coming to talk to us. I hope you weren't busy doing something different. I just had a couple questions.
Yes, sir.
So we were just making a FOIA. I'm Justin, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant Jackson.
We're here in reference. We're wondering about what happened with Sergeant Williams.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to talk about where he had arrested a man named Matt, I believe. Nate, sorry.
Nate Warren.
All the charges were dropped on him, but Sergeant Williams was out there making a call for service, and he didn't want to talk to him, and he ended up arresting him. You know, did he get retrained after that in any way?
That I'm not aware of. We work opposite shifts, so right now he's on nights and I'm on days. So the way they got it set up when we work our schedules is that we never interact with those.
Oh, right.
Because we work 4-1-4, but we actually work 4 to a shift. So whenever we come to work, we usually work. We have a 4 set on days and a 4 set that work nights. So when we're working, he's off.
Well, let's say that circumstance, would you have arrested him as well, like Sergeant Williams did?
You've seen the video, haven't you? I have. Have you? Yes, sir, I have. Okay.
Would you have arrested him, or what would you have done?
Just me, my experience, if I'm going there for a welfare check, as long as I see he's okay, that's my own thing.
Right.
Notice how the sergeant hesitates to answer the questions. If he were truly sorry for what happened, he would have made that clear through his responses. Instead, it was all just an act to save face. When the auditor asked him a few questions about the Constitution, his facade began to crumble.
What does the thin blue line flag mean to you?
To serve and protect my community.
Serve and protect your community?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If I gave you an American flag, well, you're wearing an American flag.
Yes, sir. I'm upholding the Constitution. You know, I'm not violating anybody like that.
Love it. Love it. No pressure if you don't know it, but do you know the 5 key elements of the First Amendment? I'm only asking you because I think you know it. Most people can't just name off the top of their head on the spot, so.
You said uphold the Fifth Amendment?
The First Amendment. There's 5 elements. The acronym is RAPS, R-A-P-P-S. So religion, assembly, and then PPS.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know it, but off the top of my head, I've got a lot of things going on, but.
No worries, man. I appreciate you being on.
All charges against the man were eventually dropped, but Sergeant Williams didn't seem to face any retraining or discipline. at least none that the department was willing to reveal. An auditor was minding his own business when Sergeant Rios came up and started harassing him. The way the auditor handled it is definitely something to watch.
I'm not doing anything unlawful. And this is private property. So yourself.
Property.
Yourself, man. Go back to work. You know who I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you.
All right.
Yeah, you don't scare me.
You don't scare me either with that gun and that taser and shit. Rios. Sergeant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right here and do my job. You go do your job.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, I'm not interfering. You walked over here.
Well, you're walking the line, sir.
So are you.
What line am I walking?
What line am I walking?
Interfering, sir.
Like I said, I was standing here minding my own business, recording silently, and you approach me. Okay. Record this. This is trying to be... he's trying to bully me.
Watch your language, sir.
You watch your language.
This officer had no right wearing a law enforcement uniform. He wasn't upholding the law, just pushing people around and showing how uninformed he was.
I'm gonna step back 5 feet from you. Don't approach me again. You understand me?
Sure.
You got anything in your pockets that's gonna hurt me or stick me? Before we go any further, I'm gonna read you your rights. You understand? You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say to me can and will be used against you in a federal court. You understand those rights?
Good.
Okay. I'm gonna step back 5 feet. Don't approach me again. You guys have never been on my radar, but now you're gonna cause your department to look bad right now. I never you guys, man. Always film silently. All your officers know that. But you gotta act like an asshole.
What's your opinion, sir?
It is my opinion. That's gonna be about 100,000 people's opinion on YouTube when your department starts getting phone calls. You know how it works.
Actually, I don't.
Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna learn.
I'm not too concerned about what YouTube says about me.
It's not gonna be YouTube. Your department and your chief's gonna know about it. Learn the law. Learn the First Amendment. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Do that. I have a First Amendment right to be here recording you. Turner versus driver. I'm not interfering. You're not even doing a f***ing duty right now. You're standing there with your fucking thumb up your ass. Get back to work. Go back over there and do what you were doing before I got here.
The sergeant's stubbornness was unreal. His ego wouldn't let it go, even after the auditor totally embarrassed him.
Scare me? Without that gun and a badge, you ain't shit. I think you're a tough guy. How long you been a fucking police officer? Long enough to have 3 stripes on your shoulder. How many departments have you worked for? Are you under internal investigation? I'll pull your T-Codes file. I'll find out what you are about. Hey, you can come a little closer.
It's impressive how the auditor dealt with the sergeant's pointless attempts to intimidate him. Thanks to him, that bully will think twice before bothering anyone again. On September 24th, 2022, Wichita Mayor Brandon Whipple found himself in an unusual situation while dropping off trash at a neighborhood cleanup event. An officer, assuming the mayor was cutting in line, confronted him. In a surprising twist, Mayor Whipple decided to call another officer for assistance.
Lynn's still the chief? I got a guy who doesn't know who I am, and he's just screaming at me to turn around, incredibly rude. So I'm going to figure out how to report this. He's still the chief until this week?
Yeah, he's the chief through the week. They overlap. Livingston starts at Livingston chief.
All right. So Lynn's still the chief. So how do I file a complaint against one of our officers?
All you have, actually, you can file it directly with them, or you file it with me, and I'll get it to them, and they'll do a review of it, get it going to the supervisor.
VOGT.
My ID is 2348, sir.
2348. And this guy just went nuts on me because I turned into a parking lot wrong. Yeah, he's right now. He's writing down my ID and stuff. He has no idea who I am. Yeah.
I know who you are, Mr.
Once the mayor revealed his identity, the interaction between Brandon Whipple and the police officer changed noticeably.
Hello, sir. Officer Vogt with the Wichita Police Department. How are you, sir?
Officer Spotley.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I assume the mayor's trying to get you an event.
Yes, sir.
And you're with the mayor right now.
In an unexpected twist, the officer Mayor Whipple contacted over the phone tried to help him resolve the situation by allowing him to proceed with his trash disposal without any further delay. However, the mayor chose to decline the officer's offer.
Can you let him pass?
No, I'll go to the back of the line.
I cannot, unfortunately.
No, there's a line and there's no signage or anything. It looks like there's a wreck. I turned into a neighborhood cleanup, and I called here after this guy told me I'm no longer welcome at the neighborhood cleanup, and that now he is going to be the, I guess, the authority on who can do a neighborhood cleanup and drop things off and can't, which is definitely not what we do at City Hall, and that's why you're on the phone right now, Bob. That's the complaint. Not that I need to go in the back of the line, is that this guy tried to kick me out of what we appropriate for neighborhood cleanups based on his attitude and not on any facts.
Got it. All right. Mayor, I want to have it.
All right.
May I have the officer's name again?
Officer Vogt.
And can you spell that, please?
Yes, sir. VOGT.
Okay, thank you, officer. Okay. And, Mayor, where's this happening?
This is at the machinist hall. There was one of the neighborhood cleanups. I got a bunch of stuff from one of my rentals coming through. I noticed that this guy didn't know who I was. I tried to ask him questions, and then also I just wanted to see how he would talk to citizens, and this is how we're being treated.
All right, thank you, Mayor. I will talk to you.
Thank you.
Can I get your phone number, sir?
You want my number?
Yes, sir. I'll be right back with you.
Can I unload my stuff?
Nope, we don't have any dumpsters to unload it. They're all full. Mr. Mayor. Here's your ID back, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Did you get a ID back, sir?
A mailer? I don't know if I got a mailer or not. Why?
Because it's only for a certain residential area.
Right. And I'm in that area.
This incident stirred up controversy, especially after the release of the body cam footage. While the officer apologized for not recognizing the mayor at first, the public's response was divided. Some accused Mayor Whipple of attempting to use his position for personal benefit, an accusation he denied. On March 22nd, an auditor named Justin visited Clinton, Arkansas, in Van Buren County to film the area, which is completely legal. However, when he arrived, an uninformed police officer tried to identify him for filming in public. The situation escalated further when the lieutenant called for the sheriff.
The owner? You're the owner of the building?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you don't work for the police station, you just own the building and the police station is renting a spot out from you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if the police station is renting a spot out from you, then that makes this public property. So I'm just working on a story in public property is what I'm doing.
Okay. For what, though?
Working on a story. Like, what does anyone work on stories for?
But what's the story for?
Well, I can't tell you that. You'll just have to wait till it's published. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
The Solomon Police Department, what's your name?
Cool, I'm Justin. Nice to meet you, man.
Did you ask my deal I can say?
No, sir. I don't.
No. Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states, so I'm going by.
There is no way you believe that. All right. Since you're starting off this way, do you have somewhere higher than you? Because I promise you that's not correct, and you're going to get your whole town into a lawsuit, and I don't want to go that way. I've been having a great day. You don't want to go that way either.
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions. If you want to ID me unlawfully, you're going to lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
For who you with?
I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Solomon, Lieutenant Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
Do not think. There is no such thing as a stop and ID state. There's no such thing. That is a term.
Okay.
That is a...
Let me explain something to you.
See how the officer's attitude shifts when the auditor mentions that he might lose his job. These corrupt officers are only concerned with maintaining their power, but the auditor knows what he's doing. What he does next to the officer will make you question the integrity of the law enforcement system.
Day and time, there's all sorts of things going on.
This day and time is a terrible thing because we're in one of the most safest times to date in world history. Tell me a safer time in world history than right now.
Okay.
So,
Well,
so don't say in this day and time, because cops always say that and it's stupid.
Okay.
You can start over though if you want to.
Let me just put it like this.
Yep.
You know, if we see somebody looking at our police cars,
Come talk to me, sure, but don't threaten to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
I didn't threaten to
You
arrest
just did, brother. Oh, that's
have
not
to
correct.
provide some identified
Get a lawyer out here. If you think that's true, you need to look into it because you're going to get yourself in trouble. That is not true, and I'm 1,000% positive, and I can show you case law and Supreme Court rulings and everything. 100%.
More or less, we're just concerned about what you're doing.
Well, do not think that you can just stop and ID anyone you want. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're non-constitutional. You are unconstitutional.
Well, with what's going on, I mean, it's
You are no. If you think you can do that, you don't believe in the Fourth Amendment. If you think you can do that, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is, sir? What is it?
You know, if we say
What's the Fourth Amendment? No. This is important to everybody that you know the Fourth Amendment. What is it?
Sure, I know it.
So what is
Everybody
it?
else knows
What is it?
The right of freedom.
No way you just said that. No, that's the First Amendment.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The First Amendment.
No, the First
Everybody has the right to
bro.
free speech
What's the Fourth Amendment?
All right, just
Oh my God, dude! And you're a lieutenant? Is your chief here?
no, he's off.
We need someone to teach you what the Fourth Amendment is. There's five elements.
We just had some.
There's five elements of the First Amendment.
Questions for you.
No, I have some concerns and questions for you. There's five elements of the First Amendment. What are they?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
What are they, sir? What's the Fourth Amendment? You don't know any of it.
If you don't
You
wanna
need to
talk-
go study the Constitution, and until you do, don't say a word to me, please. Go back inside, look up the Constitution, and read those rights and learn them. Memorize them, then come out. Other than that, you don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about, and you don't need to be a lieutenant. And I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for not knowing the First or the Fourth. Walk of shame right there, and it's deserved. Oh, they're locking me out? Lieutenant Solomon, you're opening your city up for a lawsuit by allowing this door to be locked because of me. You're not allowed to pick and choose who comes in here. So either you lock it to everybody for the rest of the day, or you're opening yourself up for a lawsuit. And you better have a good reason for having it locked the rest of the day. Not just because there's a guy with a camera. So you better open this door and let me come in and we can get this over with. Why are you guys so scared of someone with a camera? What are you hiding?
The lieutenant not only walked away in the middle of the conversation, but he also locked the auditor out of the police department. This is what a coward looks like. They try to act tough but run away as soon as someone stands up to them. However, this is just the beginning, as the main event was still to come.
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, guys?
Good.
All right, I can come in now. They weren't letting me in a minute ago. You know, that's a lawsuit if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm literally just trying to have a pleasant time here in Clinton. That's it. But here we have. What's your name, sir?
I'm Sheriff Eric.
You're the sheriff. Awesome. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Justin.
Good to meet you, Justin.
So why'd they send the sheriff down here for a guy with a camera?
Nobody sent the sheriff.
They-
We all monitor the radio traffic.
Hey, dude. Hey, hold on. Before you lie on camera.
If we get a call over the radio.
No, I heard them call the sheriff down here. I heard them on. I have them on video calling the sheriff down here.
Anyway, this lady right here.
Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here. So now you're lying on camera. So now I don't want to talk to you either, dude.
If we get a call, we're
Just be real. Just be a real person for 2 seconds. Why can no one just be a real person in
You be
here?
a real person.
I am.
Yeah, you're in here causing a problem.
No, I'm exercising my rights.
Yeah, but if it becomes disorderly.
I told you my
then
name's Justin
you're
like
being
6 times,
disorderly.
dude.
Okay.
You can ask, and I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
You have to have reasonable or you have to have. No, you're not. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're on private property looking at people's
Again,
windows.
if you call us
No,
a
this is
disturbance-
public. This is public
If
property.
you cause a disturbance,
This is
then you
public
can
property.
be charged with disorderly conduct.
Were you parking your cop cars back there?
As long as
Then
you're
it's public.
civil,
It's
as long as
public.
you're civil, there's not a problem.
I'm civil, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But if it did become disorderly, then you could be charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
But until then,
Don't-
as long as you're civil,
You're also looking at private
everything's
things
good.
back there too, because we.
I can look at anything I can see from public. You can't trespass my eye.
Do you think the sheriff made things better? You're seriously mistaken. The sheriff was just as corrupt and clueless as the lieutenant. He tried to gaslight the auditor, turning what could have been an easy conversation into a power struggle.
Like you said, he had to go look it up. You can sit down in your car and look up every amendment.
Dude, I know them by heart.
That doesn't matter. It's not required by law for anybody to know it.
It is required by law. Do you and you all sign?
That's where you're wrong.
No.
When you go to the academy, the only thing you're required to do is to read it, become familiar with it.
All right, I'm about to own you.
Know where you can
get
look
ready,
up
brother.
the laws.
Get ready.
You get ready.
You
get ready.
You swore an oath to the Constitution when you were signed in, and I could find that on video, I bet. So you swore an oath to the Constitution.
Okay, so you were there.
No,
Now
but that is what all police do.
You're telling us we're lying.
No,
you're lying.
it is required.
No, you're
if you
looking up
didn't,
and to the right because you don't know. You're making it up.
Listen. So you didn't swear an oath. So you didn't swear an oath.
I can tell you, you're being.
You can call me whatever you want.
First,
answer me this.
I don't have to answer
Did you sign it? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
That's where you're wrong.
He
I
says he
don't have to
didn't.
answer
So you did. This sheriff, he does not believe in the Constitution, and he did not swear an oath to it.
That's what you believe.
You're gonna have to get out.
If you continue, and
Yes,
this
ma'am.
becomes
Yes, ma'am.
disorderly, I explained to you at that point it would be a disorderly conduct.
Dude, chill out. You're stupid.
Okay, you call me stupid, I call you stupid.
You don't even know that you swore an oath to the Constitution.
No, I'm not answering
You
you,
walk
is what I'm
around
doing.
thinking that you have no duty
answer
to the Constitution.
The people, the residents
the
of Van Buren
Constitution.
County. Do you live
the
in Van Buren
Constitution.
County?
The Constitution.
Do you live here in Van Buren County?
No, I don't.
Then I don't answer to you. Have a good day, sir.
Do you get state taxes? Do you
Have
get
a good
federal
day,
taxes?
sir.
Do you get state and federal taxes?
Have a good day, sir.
So you don't know brother.
Have a good day, sir.
You guys don't know anything here. You don't
Have a
get.
good day,
No, you
sir.
can't. That's freedom of speech. That is. That's freedom of speech. This is ridiculous. Y'all should be embarrassed right now, dude. Go back to your office. You're dismissed.
Again.
Go back to your office.
I
You're
serve the people
dismissed.
of Van Buren County.
Listen.
If you don't live here,
One
I
thing
have
you
no
need to go
reason
home
to sit
knowing
down
is
and
you
have a
serve the
discussion with you.
Constitution, and the Constitution serves the people. You serve the Constitution.
So you come here from out of town and you go town to town and you try to do some type of a constitutional audit just to try to engage police officers. Is that what you're doing? Because you're bored.
Is that what it is?
You got nothing better to
More
do.
assuming. More assuming.
You're
free to go.
You're a free.
You're free to
person.
go. You're not. You are not detained. You're free to go.
You're not detained.
You're not detained.
You're not detained.
I know I'm not, because I know the law.
I know I'm not because I know the law.
And there he goes, being a 5-year-old again.
Yep.
You don't even know what the Constitution is to believe in it.
You don't know.
You think Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution. Get out of my face if you think that. You think Arkansas law supersedes it? Do you think Arkansas law supersedes it? Answer the question, yes or no. Do you think Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution, Maddox? Maddox, do you think that Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution? That should be an easy question. You should be proud to say hell no.
There was no limit to what this guy would do to protect his wounded ego. It seemed he needed to maintain a certain image in front of his subordinates. This is what happens when power and greed take control, making you forget your real job.
Stop over talking to me for 2 seconds, dude. Let me just finish my sentence. This is annoying as hell. Let me finish my
I
sentence.
apologize for getting under your skin.
Let me finish my sentence.
But when I make a
Can you
valid
not talk for 2 seconds?
I make a valid
Good Lord.
point,
No, you don't. I'm trying to tell you that you don't.
Get angry.
God damn, dude, you're so dumb.
Get angry.
You can't stop interrupting anybody. You're a disgrace.
You just spoke for 5 minutes straight.
You wouldn't let me get a whole sentence out without talking over me this whole time.
Which has nothing to do with the Constitution. It just means
It absolutely
that you are
does.
getting pissed off because
you don't know it. Because you don't know it.
No,
and you think I'm wrong because I'm saying the Constitution is it. You think I'm wrong by saying the Constitution supersedes Arkansas state law. That is mind-blowing and it does piss
I
me
said
off.
Arkansas Constitution. I did not say Arkansas.
So, okay.
So you can record your video and you can play
Same
that
thing.
back.
Say it for
I
me.
said the Arkansas Constitution
Supersedes.
is what I said.
You think?
You just lied when you said
No.
I said Arkansas law. You just lied.
I think you said law, but I'll just agree to agree. I'll agree to disagree. Listen, I'll agree to disagree. You said Constitution. Fine. That's still wrong, brother. That's still wrong. 5 years
I'm
old.
dealing with a 5-year-old. So
This is your boss, Maddox. Your boss.
I bring myself down to
He's
your level.
I can see it on his face. He's embarrassed for who he's working for
You
right now.
admitted to me that you were.
I can see it on
That you got
Maddox's
more
face,
time on your
dude.
hands, so you're here doing a constitutional audit because
Dude,
you're bored.
It's not more time on my hands. I don't have 2 seconds of spare time. Any
Just
spare
like
time
me.
I have, I do
I
something.
enjoyed coming down here just because I overheard.
Then go back to your office, bro. I've dismissed you 12 times.
I dismissed you the same amount of times.
You can't dismiss me.
I did. I said you're free
Can't
to
do
go.
it.
You
Can't
were
do
never
it.
being detained.
Can't do it.
You were never detained.
You can't dismiss me.
At this point, the sheriff was acting no better than a 5-year-old. He was trying to get back at someone he served and showed no self-control by constantly talking over the auditor. What a total disgrace.
I did come down here to ensure that this would be a peaceful.
Cool. So now that you see that it's no disturbance, you're dismissed.
Thank you for dismissing me.
Do the walk of shame. Get back to your boss, or get back to your job,
My
brother.
job, again, this is a city police department. When I heard disturbance at the city police department, I come down here to ensure that this would be a peaceful encounter.
And you ruined it, man. You were going to be the savior. So this was going to be a perfect video of the sheriff coming down here and straightening things out, but it wasn't. It was a sheriff coming down here and looking dumber than the police officer that called the sheriff down here to begin with.
It's a random, what you call a constitutional audit.
So, that's not all I do, but that is kind of what today is. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. But that's serving your country by trying to surprise the police department or sheriff's office and walk in and go.
So you obviously don't know the purpose of it. My number one purpose.
And you just said when I post this.
My number one purpose is to make change. Is to make change. So, for example, there are let's see, 3 towns in Arkansas that have retrained their entire police department because of me.
Okay.
And I had a lawsuit that I could have filed. Now hold on a second.
That you are operating on fear of lawsuits. You're actually trying to make change.
Dude, no. Let me finish my sentence for once and you'd understand what I'm saying. Chose not to. It wasn't even a hard decision. And what I wanted instead was for retraining on the police department. And guess what? That entire police department got retrained on the First and Fourth Amendment. And that's what I wanted. And I made change. And guess what? Now they do it annually or every 6 months. They just do it because I was there. And I've even gone back and talked to them after, and they openly admit, thank you for coming up here and doing that.
Once the sheriff realized that this man was not an ordinary person, he quickly backed off and attempted to repair the damage he had caused, but it was already too late.
Came in proving the stupidity of the sheriff's office too.
No, I came in to ensure.
Within 5 seconds you said, Arkansas supersedes federal. That is the stupidest thing a sheriff could say.
Okay, you just made a generalized statement.
What did you say then? You say it. You say it how you said it. You say it how you said it.
Arkansas Constitution.
Still wrong. That's still wrong, dude. That's wrong.
And I didn't say supersedes. I said we have to abide by.
Do you want to go back? No. You said it overrules. Your best bet is just to admit you said it and to learn from it and not to lie. Because now you're a liar too. It's one thing to be wrong. It's another to lie.
You instructed me to admit when you have your video, you can sit down and play that.
I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you.
I came into office in 2023. Van Buren County never had body cameras. Do you know why I got body cameras? Because I also worked at the police department and had a body camera the whole time I worked here.
So you got
with every encounter.
You got 1 point back for getting them body cameras whenever they didn't have them.
We've got brand new dash cameras. This county never wanted cameras.
I noticed that, and I know they're new, so I appreciate that.
And I worked here for many years. I used cameras every day, and it kept us out of lawsuits.
That's so cameras,
the citizens and the
because cameras don't lie.
There you go.
We've calmed down a little bit. We got in each other's face. It's over. I'll shake your hand if you will.
What was the first name?
Yours. I'm
Eric.
Oh, I'm Justin.
Justin.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need of me?
No, we're good.
I won't dismiss you. I am going to do one more little lap in that room right there. I'm obviously not going to.
And I will say before I leave, if you want to come to the sheriff's office, we are open 24 hours.
I will be there. Well, I'll see you up there.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you guys. Thanks, Eric.
After Justin uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, people called the police department to file complaints against the lieutenant, resulting in quick disciplinary action. Within 20 days of Justin's visit, the lieutenant was demoted to officer and had his pay cut, along with other measures outlined in the chief's letter of reprimand. The lieutenant resigned before the reprimand was officially issued. This chief has set a great example by taking swift action to hold corrupt officers accountable, helping to create a healthier law enforcement system. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.